Hey, Sunshine Parenting listeners. In light of all that is happening in our country and in our world right now, I've decided not to release the episode that I had scheduled previously for release today, June 5th, 2020. I invite you to click the link in the show notes to a page that I've set up on my website with some resources that I've collected to help us all listen and learn how to be anti-racist and how to raise our children to be anti-racist. I've included several videos and movies that I've watched and found helpful, as well as books that I've read and some books that I plan to read. I've also included a few podcast episodes I've listened to, as well as some graphics that I found really helpful. Each summer at camp, one of the trainings that I'm normally responsible for is called Keeping Campers Safe. It's not the session about our camp safety rules. Instead, it's a session about how to keep our campers emotionally safe while they're at camp. It's the most serious and most important training that we do with our staff. We talk about how to protect our campers from being abused in any way while at camp, and how to respond if a camper comes to us and reports that they've been abused. I start the session with a quote from Albert Einstein. "The world is a dangerous place to live, not because of the people who are evil, but because of the people who don't do anything about it." I explained to our counselors that the way we keep all of our campers safe from harm while they're at camp is knowing that all of them are all of our responsibility. So it's not just the kids in our cabin group or our activity, but it's every camper in camp that we're responsible for looking out for and protecting from harm of any kind. We have a long way to go in our country, in our communities, in our schools and places of work, in our families, and in ourselves to create a country and a world where everyone feels safe and protected. I'll continue to share resources that I find helpful in my journey to become anti-racist, and I invite you to join me. If you have resources that you think would be helpful, please send me an email and let me know so that I can add it to my resource list. My email is audrey@sunshine-parenting.com. Join me in listening to, learning from, and following the leaders of the anti-racist movement. And let's stick with this fight long past when it's trending on social media.